If you have a Renault Megane electric car with the package called Advanced Driver Assist Premium, the car can park itself. It has what's called auto parking, and it can both parallel park and park into a parking bay. How well it works, I don't know yet, but we're going to find out today. The first thing we're going to do is try to auto park in a parking bay. The car can mark the parking bays you pass by itself. And once you've chosen one, it reverses the car into place itself, without you having to do anything but keep your foot on the accelerator. That's the theory anyway, so let's see if it works. To activate the function, I'll just put the car in drive, and then I'll go in and select my parking assistant, which I've made a shortcut to right here. And then I tell it that I'd like to go into a parking bay, that's that icon there, and then I basically just have to drive forward slowly, and the car will find some vacant parking bays for me. See, it says there was one there. I'd like the next one because the camera I have outside is right opposite, so you can better follow along. So I'll just keep driving forward. And then it says, oh, there was one there. It's marked it, and I press start. That's where I want to park. Then the car puts the indicator on itself and asks me to step on the gas pedal and then just lean back. I can see I didn't drive that far forward, so it's not the easiest maneuver I've given it, but let's see if it can figure it out. Then it puts the gearbox in neutral and says the maneuver is finished. I can let go of the gas pedal, and it stops the indicator, and then I can press stop and put the car in park. That actually worked quite well. So let's see how it goes with parallel parking. Parallel parking, it basically works the same way by me activating my parking assistant. It's set to parallel parking by default. And then I basically just drive down the road until it finds a parking space for me. Now, I don't live in the city, so there aren't a lot of cars parked next to each other, but I've at least found a place where there's a car parked in front of me. And then the car says, oh, there was a space behind that car. Do you want to park there? Yes, I'd like to do that, please. It turns the indicator on and again asks me to keep my foot on the accelerator. And then we'll see if it can tuck me in behind here. As I said, I couldn't find a spot with two cars, so I could park in between them. But the principle is basically the same. And then it makes sure to pull forward as well, so I'm not too far from the parked car in front. Boom! It puts the gearbox into neutral. I release the accelerator, it stops the indicator, and the maneuver is finished, and I've got a nice parallel park right here, without having to do anything but keep my foot on the gas. It actually works surprisingly well. The last thing I'd like to try is to see what happens if the lines for the parking bays are not as clearly drawn as the first ones I tried. There are many places today where the lines are drawn just by laying tiles in a different color, for example. And I don't know if the car can handle that. The first ones were kind of the best-case scenario. So the last thing I think we should try is to find a parking lot with those kinds of bays and see if it works there. So let's get going. I've arrived at my local Plantorama where they have these modern parking lots where the bays are marked with different colored tiles instead of nice white stripes. So let's see if the car can figure it out. I'm activating the parking assistant again and choosing bay parking. And then we just have to go around the corner here, and then we will see if it is actually able to pick up and identify the spots we are looking for. It doesn't look like it sees the stripes. Or wait, maybe. It could actually see there was one there and one behind. So it actually did. I'll press start. It turns on the indicator. I gently step on the accelerator. And then let's carefully get into the parking bay. So, the thing about these parking assistants is that while they are designed to help you park more easily and safely, they're not exactly fast when doing it. I'm pretty sure I could do this much faster myself, because they're very cautious and take it very slow. But it's fine if you're a bit unsure about parking, about reversing into a bay, then the car can help with that. Personally, I don't think I'll be using it very much. It's simply too slow for that. But what do you think? Is it something you'd like to use? Is it something you'd want in your car? Maybe you have it in a Megane with the full equipment package. Have you ever used it? Please let me know in the comments section. Otherwise, I think we'll just let the car finish the parking. It's put the gearbox in neutral, stopped the indicator, and I can say thanks for the parking. That's all for this time. If you want to see another video about the Renault Megane E-Tech electric, there's a video where I present the car right up there. And if you're not already following the channel, you can do so by clicking on the image right there. See you soon.